Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Ohak Cade. I'm the composer for the symphonic metal project Valcata, and this is part 2 of our marathon for The Warning, where we're going to check out the songs Disciple Live, 6 Feet Deep music video, and Choke Live. If you missed part 1, the link to part 1 is in the description, and I'm also on Patreon if you fancy your own reaction requests and benefits. Before we continue, please like and subscribe. Let's move right into Disciple. Starting with a nice bit of bass there by Alejandra. Yep. Ooh, I really like this one. So it seems this one is a fan favorite for sure. Obviously, the crowd is absolutely loving it. Super energetic performance. I really love the main riff of the song and how the verses feel. Da-na-na-na-na-na. It's quite a catchy riff. It's also in like the higher end of the guitar so that the bass really comes through, has room to really punch you. And it's a riff that you can even sing along to, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I can hear the crowd singing along to this riff. Yeah. Great riff. Really infectious energy. Like, you can really feel the joy and the fun just through this video. They're so good at writing vocal melodies. I really find the melody in this verse to be quite sophisticated. There is a good mix of quicker notes and long notes, and I love that unpredictable mix where you don't really know where the melody is going to go. You got the dun da 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 da, right? Some quick notes, some long notes. I love that variety. And the bass is growling at the bottom the entire way through. Love the whole sound of the intro riff and the verse. Now, the pre-chorus and the chorus, honestly, I think will have to grow on me, but let's just play them again and see what's up. For my own personal taste, that sort of whoa, it's leaning towards that sort of commercial side a bit, overly predictable for me. Fun to sing along to in concert, of course, but not something that I'd really be drawn to if I'm going to listen to it. It's sort of a bit of a trope, that Tool, that singing along to the whoa, right? Fun, for sure. Just not my favorite element that they've used in their music. I'm obviously in a minority here. I mean, the crowd is loving it, so. It's actually a really solid chorus. Paulina taking the lead here. Look at those fills, just smoking that drum kit. The first few notes of this bridge here I'm actually quite intrigued by, but I just want to talk about the chorus. What I don't love about the chorus is how it's just one note at the top repeated. It's a bit monotonous to my ears. However, I do see the appeal of it. It has that a powerful revolutionary anthemic quality, like you're really yelling out that passion, that message. And there is variety added with the chord progression. So even if she is singing the same note at the top there repeatedly, the chord progression is changing underneath it. So when I say that this chorus isn't hitting me personally, it really is a personal thing, you know. As far as choruses go, this serves a really great purpose, but I guess you can see how I was talking about the way the melodies are structured in the verses and how much that was hitting me. The chorus isn't really in that spirit, and I'd love if the verses and the chorus mirrored each other a little closer. I do like that bended note though, that's really cool. And regarding her vocal talent, definitely cannot make any comment on that. She is an insane vocalist. When I'm talking about these little nitpicks that I have, it's really about the composition itself, not her voice. Her voice is absolutely insane, and I absolutely love her tone. I'm talking about Daniela specifically, although obviously Paulina has an insane voice too. I know Alejandra does sing also, but I feel like I haven't really gotten lead parts from her yet. Correct me if I'm wrong. Love this bridge. Gorgeous guitar licks. So as for the bridge, I love this little no, 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 no. That's adorable. That's a really cute little moment. It really jumps out at you. It's a great contrast to the rest of the track, and I've been going on about how they use contrast beautifully in their songwriting. I really value those surprising moments. This little pixie fairy like just comes out of nowhere. I love that. I love being taken by surprise. I really value that kind of stuff more than the tried and true overused tropes, such as the whoa whoa whoas in this song. And I can tolerate the whoa whoa whoas in this bridge, especially since I have some amazing, beautiful guitar lines under it to appreciate. Amazing guitar work. Okay. Yeah, so my feelings about that song are a little mixed, but I found a lot in it to enjoy. I really am in kind of two minds about it, where some parts I loved, some parts are not to my taste. But, you know, even towards the end here, I was really into these catchy guitar riffs. Love that kind of stuff. That sort of stuff really grabs me. So even if I would say this song is my least favorite in the marathon so far, there's still a lot in this one for me to chew on. And it's also great to see that they just are always having the best time on stage. Really fabulous performers, the stage presence, the facial expressions, the general energy levels. I would say especially from Paulina. I really am visually captivated by her every time she's on screen. Let's move on to the next song. This is going to be the music video for 6 Feet Deep. And I believe this is quite a recent song. This is from their latest album. This should be interesting. Let's see how this one sounds. Creepy. I'm interested, yeah. Great drop. Really enjoying this one so far. This song is pretty amazing. This song actually is the first song in the marathon that actually made me feel quite emotional, like I was welling up a little bit. I'm sure that the lyrics for this one are quite interesting. I haven't been discussing the lyrics in this marathon. I do reserve lyrics for more album reactions, but I can tell that this one is about something quite serious, just from the tone of the music and potentially the music video as well. We have a young girl going through the ringer here in this potentially haunted house or something. Absolutely loved the drop at the start. I love how this one, it has a little bit of that poppy R&B groove that I heard in the song More. And that allows a lot of focus to be on the vocal melody and the guitar riffs. You know, I love the faster songs too, but I do enjoy these more slower mid-tempo ones because there's something about them that pull me out of myself a little bit and really draw me in. It's a very nicely paced melodic experience here. Gorgeous. I think this is the first song where I've noticed a focus on ghost notes. Now, I'm not a guitarist, but a ghost note is basically, guitarists out there, feel free to clarify this, but it's sort of when you are not letting the note ring out fully, you're somehow muting the note so that it's, if you're playing like a dun dun dun, it doesn't quite come out like that. It comes out more like a like you're like stopping the resonance before it gets to ring out, and that way you get a sound from the guitar that sounds a bit like percussion. It's more like a almost like a closed hi-hat. So when you combine these ghost notes like with the drums and the bass, the result is such a sick sounding groove. Beautiful arrangement. And I love the little that the guitars are doing on the side here and there.
Yeah, you always come back over and over. Yeah, what you gonna say when you're talking on my name? 'Cause it's over, 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you on the ground.
You might recall in the song Hell You Call a Dream that I complained a little bit about the 4-5-6 chord progression. It is present in this song too, but what makes its presence in this song more sophisticated is the vocal melody, and also the fact that that chord progression is interjected with a few more chords outside of that 4-5-6 pattern. So there's hints of variation. I'm always talking about variation. I love that effect of combining something that's quite familiar, but also giving you slightly surprising moments too.
Over and over. Yeah, what you gonna say when you're talking on my name?
And also the amount of time we spend on each chord is also varied, and the chord change isn't always on the first beat. We've got a little bit of a 7-8 feeling in the chorus too, which accentuates the offbeat, again enhancing the groove and just making the song feel very alive. Love it. Maybe my favorite song of the marathon, honestly.
'Cause it's over, 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you on the ground. Got you figured out, can't get any lower now. 'Cause it's over, 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you on the ground.
And this post-chorus riff adds even more variety. It's not a mere repetition of the intro riff. It's its own thing. I mean, could it be any more perfect?
Prodigal son, yeah, I know you felt this. Feeding your pride, put your ego where your mouth is. It's countless how many times you pushed me over again, but it's way too late. Never let
Picking up the pace.
such a bitter day.
Beautiful guitar melodies on the side.
Yeah, what you gonna say when you're talking on my name? 'Cause it's over, 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you on the ground. Got you figured out, can't get any lower now. 'Cause it's over, 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you on the ground. We're all seeing black now. Need your maker and bow down. Ooh, but you pray to your God till you chewed up a spine. So what you gonna say when you're talking on my
Funny little costume there. Sorry to laugh if this is supposed to be serious, but that's a pretty funny looking costume. Let's go back and appreciate this bridge again.
ground? We're all seeing black now. Need your maker and bow down.
Actually, let's go back a little further. I want to hear those beautiful guitar melodies in this verse where we picked up the tempo to double time.
Son, yeah, I know you felt this. Feeding your pride, put your ego where your mouth is. It's countless how many times you pushed me over again, but it's way too late. Never left to hate. Such a big
Hear that guitar lick? On the side, while her really soft head voice is serenading you. So pretty. I'm really curious as to what the video means. If I were to just go by the imagery, I would say maybe overcoming some kind of fear or trauma. Let's go back to the bridge here. Playing with some triplet rhythms, staggering the groove. Yet another unexpected moment, making you wonder what's going to come next.
What you gonna say when you're choking on my name? 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Got you figured out. Can't get any lower now.
The mess monster gets defeated.
6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. I'll be seeing you underground.
Very, very good. Spooky. And I believe this song is the opening song of the new album. Really, really, really strong opener. Really, it makes me curious to listen to the album now, actually. And I like this sort of synthwave outro. I wonder if that's part of the actual song in the album or if it was just for this music video. Yeah, really great track. Could be my favorite song of the marathon. I don't know, because the standard has been so high. I really have enjoyed every single song to some extent. We're moving on to Choke Live. I know that this is another hugely popular one, so this should be really interesting. This is the final song of the marathon. Let's see how Choke holds up against their other bangers.
I won't say goodbye in the end. I won't survive the fall. Till I make it go. Weigh your tears like jewelry. The vice is overpriced by artists at its time. Let me don't cry. Just let me Let me dive in, sinking deeper, push my head, choke me till I drown. Let me drown.
So what I'm immediately reminded of with this song is a band called Primordial. They're an Irish extreme metal band, and they have a sort of folky quality that I'm hearing in this song. Again, very anthemic, written to be belted out and sung along to. I am quite intrigued by this track. It's a slightly different atmosphere to the ones I've been hearing. It's not so much high energy rock, but it's a slightly more serious tone with a commercially appealing edge, especially in the chorus.
I won't survive the fall.
Like, even her delivery of that line with the crowd chanting along, I really got like Irish folk from it, and that's probably just me because I am from Ireland, and that sort of traditional Irish folk music is sort of in my blood. So that unexpected folky atmosphere is very interesting to me. I also get like slight stoner and doom vibes from this one. Her voice is so good. Again, I would say the chorus of this one wouldn't be my thing personally. It's taking advantage of another sort of predictable chord progression. It is a very pretty melody though, very catchy melody, and I appreciate that, and I really appreciate her ability to deliver that melody so cleanly with such amazing technique, making it seem so effortless, in fact. There's just a general commercial, predictable feeling to this chorus that is not entirely my thing. I'm more intrigued by the riffs and the atmosphere of the verses, which do lean more towards that stoner, doomy, folky thing. And combining that with a more, I guess, approachable, uplifting chorus is also quite creative. So I'm not hating. Let's see how the rest of the song goes. Yeah. Alejandra's bass coming through beautifully. Like, that guitar work, the musicality of that verse is really what I'm all about. There's so much going on here. The bass, the melodic guitar lines, her voice, it's pure heaven. Bringing it back with some more straightforward strumming. Ooh. Alejandra having a lead vocal moment. Okay. So I like how, for this particular song, they actually continued the energy of the chorus into the bridge. It's almost like a continuation of the chorus because the instrumentation doesn't really switch up that much. It maintains that forward-moving groove with the open chords. And normally I would say, well, I like bridges to feel a little bit different. But in this case, I quite like this because it's showing me that they do like to try different things from song to song. For example, in Disciple, the bridge immediately switched up to this little fairy-like, you know? And that was cool for that song. But for this song, it's something totally different. So one thing I do really like about this group is how each song has its own vibe, its own spirit. They switch things up constantly, so you're never bored, you're never settled, you're never comfortable. And this bridge is another example of just their constant vocal stamina. I don't know how they do it. What a beautiful voice, and it's possible that Alejandra is like more of an alto as she sings the chorus an octave lower than Daniela, but you can hear that the texture of her voice, how soft it is a really lovely complementary element to the more hefty voices of her sisters, and the crowd is just loving it. I would imagine this is the favorite part of the song for many fans. You can see here, most replayed. Yeah, what I say. Super, super sick. Yeah, I can totally understand how that one is a fan favorite with its massive chorus and a special moment there by Alejandra. And I really enjoyed the folky elements in this one too. So now that we've completed the marathon, I can comfortably say that my favorite songs were most of them. But more specifically, I would say Evolve, More, Hell You Call a Dream, and 6 Feet Deep. Disciple and Choke were less to my personal taste, but you know, everyone has their favorites, don't they? And I'm happy to say that 90% of the music that I experienced in this marathon was very appealing. So please let me know what you think of these songs. What are your favorites? And let me know what you thought of my analysis. Again, my name is Ohak Cade. I'm the composer for the symphonic metal project Valcata. You can check out our music down below. And let me know what you think the next stop should be on the Warning Train. I am on Patreon if you fancy your own reaction requests and benefits. And there's also a link below to my full reaction database spreadsheet if you're curious about all of the other music I've covered on the channel. Otherwise, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much and take care.